Hello there YouTube, George here, hope you're all well, and we're back on Mr. Ian's Mark 1 148 here. So we've cracked on and we've done a little bit. So the counter has arrived, and what I've done with this is I opened it up and I put a bit of filter material in behind the perspex, because normally when these are turned off you can see the divisions between the segments and yada yada. So I don't know, I just think it neatens them up when you do that. So we have the plug. I just have to glue that in place now, but I like to mount them here, and you take a little piece out of the lid as well, so that when it sits down and it'll clear everything. So this is the way I do them. I drill a couple of holes through this ground plane here, and I go one side with the VCO feed, and I go the other side then with the power and the sideband takeoffs. So we just tap it into the 8-volt rail there in the center for the power, and we just take the ground here, and that's that. And then this is the VCO line. Now I don't cut these because you know, in case whoever owns radio decides at a later point to maybe remove the counter from the radio and sell off the radio on its own. So if you want to put the radio into something else, like a home-based radio, like a Madison or something like that, you're going to need a bit of length in that VCO feed. So that's why I don't cut them. And here then we have our sideband offset wires and our power wires, everything loomed together. And I always connect at the mode switch. I don't do it on the, I used to do it on the solder side of the board, but not anymore. Now I had this face here, the decal, and I didn't realize until I took it out of where I had it that it was actually a used one, and as a result it has, from sitting where I had it, it has shrunk. And this is like a Gentech decal that Gamma Ray does. So I've been on to Fred, and we're going to get one done, and it'll have the proper text on it and stuff like that. And we just changed the last one here. It'll just beep and off, and we might get Mr. Ian put under the meter. So I'll get the front on it. I have all the knobs cleaned up, and the lines done in blue, and I even have a matching knob for the back for the variable power. And yeah, I added an idiot diode as well, so in case it's plugged, you know, hooked up backwards, the diode will blow and won't do any harm to the radio. So there you go. So we'll put it together, and just kind of temporarily, and I'll let you see what it looks like with the counter and all that kind of carry on. So bear with me for a minute. Right, so here we go. That's what it looks like all together. You can see I just turn off the big lights here, so you can see the backlighting, and like when you turn that off, it looks, you know, nice, because there's nothing there, you can't see the divisions. So there you go. That's pretty much what it's going to look like, Ian, when it's finished. So I've contacted Fred at Gamma Ray, so just waiting for him to get back to me. So this will probably add another week to the job, but all the hard stuff is done, and even there you go between the bands, like there's nothing really worth talking about. So I would suggest just to leave that alone, because especially with these Mark 1s with the 3 sets of cans, I'd be reluctant to go near them, because like it's impossible to get them right, you know. And I've checked it against my frequency counter, and it is fine. It's absolutely perfect. So that's on AM there now. So AM, FM, CW. Upper side band, so you just kind of have to give her a bit of a tweak there. And that's what's upper side band there. She's looking well now, I have to say. So yeah, happy days. She is getting there. So we'll be back pretty soon once the new decal arrives. I couldn't resist just kind of sticking it all together. I don't have the bottom lid on it, just the top lid, and it'll look well. So happy days. So there you go, Mr. Ian. I hope you're happy, and we'll be back soon, and we'll get you in the next one.